Hi, I'm David D, the official voice of the best thriller books. I'm here to introduce the next episode of The Five Angry Men. Today, they discuss which Olympic sport would be best suited for each other. No one asked me, but the Olympic sport which would suit me best would be martial arts. Anyway, here are the boys.
Welcome back to another edition of Five Angry Men from Best Thriller Books. As usual, I'm joined by Seafoam, Steve, Derek, and Todd. This time, we're going to talk about what would be the best Olympic sport for each of the other five angry men. So, what we'll start with Todd, and then we'll go around and we'll say which Olympic sport Todd would be best at or would be for Todd. So, let's start with Todd. Chris, what would Todd's Olympic sport be?
So we would all think that it would usually be soccer based on his personality. But I would go with artistic swimming.
I thought you were going to say rhythmic gymnastics. So,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have artistic swimming for you. I'll change it up. I had a backup.
I do too.
You two make a great synchronized swimming team. I'll just say that right now.
We know how to ride a cow together.
That's right.
This is true.
synchronized rodeo.
Yeah.
All right, Steve,
a good
what
one.
do you have for Todd?
I picked Taekwondo because I want to see him get his ass kicked.
Yes. Oh no. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, Derek.
I actually went nice and I picked tennis.
Tennis. Okay.
Sure. I like it. I'll
Why
take
did
it.
you pick tennis?
Because he looks
I
like
would-
he could be like just, a tennis player.
I'm agile.
I couldn't pick football, right? There was,
Football is football an Olympic sport?
luge. No, so
He's a loser.
I just picked tennis.
So I picked
I like it,
two.
Derek.
One for the same reason Steve picked his. I picked fencing, hoping he'd get stabbed. But I think the one that's more
Thank you.
accurate is like equestrian. I just picture Todd,
Dressage.
retired from his
Dressage.
job. Yeah, exactly.
I like that. Thank you.
I bet you
I'll
have a
ignore the
fake
stabbing.
horse. I bet you have a fake horse you ride when you play Red Dead Redemption.
It's a saddle. It's a saddle on a sawhorse, and he rides
Yeah,
it while he's
you-
playing.
Apparently, I don't know where that camera in my house is, Miller, but you need to remove it. I like that.
Oh.
That's not bad.
All right. Should we vote on these, or should we just let it lie? It's gonna be probably hard to remember each person's four of them, but
Oh, I will always remember. It's going down, guys.
Rhythmic
Fine.
swimming.
we'll just keep moving. then.
Artistic.
Artistic.
All right.
Swimming.
All right, Todd, do you want to start for Derek? What you think Derek's Olympic?
All
sport
right.
is?
I
So-
can't wait to hear these.
So I looked, what is the oldest sport in the Olympics? And then I thought, what one could Derek actually physically do now? And it's the skeleton. Because he can just lay down and go down an icy hill. And I was like, Derek can do that. He may die in the end, but he has the physical prowess to lay
right.
down at his age and do
My
the sport.
age.
All right.
So skeleton.
Okay, Miller, you want to go next?
Rebuttal to that, he would have to run off the start to get going. I don't know
Oh,
if
that's
Derek
fair.
can run.
That's
I
fair.
can
Well,
run.
maybe not that
I
fast.
can run.
So mine, I actually thought about athleticism when choosing Derek's, and my choice was curling, and he would not be the ice sweeper, but he would be the guy who just
The
launches
stone-
the
Pushes
stone
thrower.
thrower.
So
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to learn how to play that sport.
It's not. I don't think it's very hard.
It's-
Maybe I think the sweeper has a harder job.
No, 100%. That's why Derek would
Yeah.
be the sweeper. He'd
Yeah.
be the guy on the one knee, slowly rolling.
Yeah, I got Todd. Thank you for letting me borrow this.
That's
Exactly.
something someone who just retired from their job would be like, "Oh, sweeping so hard."
I'm
Better not let your
retired.
wife hear that.
I got a cleaning lady. It's fine.
Whoa, that's gonna have
Of
to
course
go
you
away
do.
now that you're at
See-
home.
Miller.
That's right.
All right, Steve, your turn.
So similarly, I was trying to figure out what could Derek do without breaking a hip. And I went with speed walking.
Ooh.
Yes.
I think he could do that, thing where you just
Yeah,
shake.
no 2 feet off this. You
Yeah.
can't have 2 feet off the ground at the same
Yeah.
time.
Speed walking.
I didn't know that was an Olympic sport.
Yeah, it is absolutely weird.
Learned something new today. For me, I picked two, and one of them was the same as Miller. I also picked curling, because it's my grandparents love watching it on TV. But
Thanks.
Your Canadian showing.
But I think my premier pick would be beach volleyball. I just want Derek in the Speedo. I think would be
Wait,
Yeah.
like a
Why?
Samoan Derek? Are we talking about a Samoan Derek?
You guys missed out on Taekwondo. You guys don't know that I'm a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, so I could have played that.
That's bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of my certificate and send it to you.
do
I
it.
can print out.
No, they
anything
gave you a
I'll find,
certificate.
dude.
Yeah.
No, it's
I'll
it's
Google one
actually
right now and
framed.
send it to you.
It's
James has
actually
a new
framed.
assignment for Photoshop right now. FYI, in about an hour, I expect. The
I'll
Karate
grab my
Kid
belt and I'll
Photoshop.
grab my certificate and show you.
Karate.
Do you have pictures?
They
Picture.
I wanna
didn't.
see
They
them
hadn't
so
invented
bad.
pictures then.
Oh my
They,
God.
they hold
Polaroid.
the thing.
Derek, are you in these classes like the 8-year-old kids and you're just kicking them in the head?
No. Like Adam Sandler and Billy Madison with the dodgeball.
Yeah.
I
Bam.
love it.
All right,
I'd
let's
have
keep
respect for
rolling.
you if you did that.
Next up, let's go Steve. So we're gonna do Steve next. Todd, do you want to start?
Yeah, I'm going with either or the canoe slalom or sprint canoe, because there's a few places that Steve I think would rather be than paddling across open water away from human beings.
Wait, canoeing is a real thing?
That's a real
Yeah.
sport. Oh yeah,
Girl sport.
Oh, yeah. yeah. The slalom's a little more intense, but the sprint's pretty interesting. I think the sprint for Steve, getting
I
away.
feel like you looked at my list, but okay.
I'm just saying.
Is that what you picked, Miller?
Well, I had two,
All right.
and one of them was the whitewater like kayaking that they do, where they got to go through the gates, and I feel
Yeah.
like you're kind of the outdoorsy kind of guy. And the other one was bobsled because you could run about 30 feet and then jump in and just ride down the rest of the way.
That's all you got.
I'm
30
good with
feet.
that. Yeah.
But
So I'm
see,
gonna
Steve, I was nice.
piggyback.
I was nice to you.
I'm gonna piggyback off Miller's because I picked the luge bobsled just because I'd love to see his ponytail just like flapping in the wind behind him as he goes down.
Would the
I'd
helmet
like to see it
have
get
the visor
caught
down,
under
but like
one
his
of the-
ponytail's coming out of the helmet in the back?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Derek, what about you?
I picked equestrian for the same thing. I want to see that hair go flying behind him. He would shun the helmet and just ride like, like a romantic novel character and just
It matches the horse's mane. I like it.
either that or soccer, that's
We're
my
all
nice
so-
one.
We're all so predictable. It's like Derek's old, Steve has long hair, Todd's a moron.
Hey,
I'm
know your role,
Canadian.
Stu. Know your role.
Yeah. Do your job.
Oh, that's so
Read
funny.
the room. Read the room.
All right, Miller's next. Let's start with you, Steve.
Rhythmic gymnastics, just like Will Ferrell in Old School.
Nice.
On my
Todd?
list.
You're lucky we're not going to the quad.
I had artistic swimming for him, but as well as synchronized swimming due to his Navy roots. But I also had curling because I feel that that's a sport he could do with a beer in hand. And
I
was like,
love the way
that's
you
Miller.
think.
Yep.
That is.
I was trying to be real. I was like, what could Miller physically do right now? Beer in hand, curling on it.
Okay.
I got
Jared?
you.
So I had a nice one, which was golf.
Okay.
You see him play?
Yeah, but I also had rugby and I also had ping pong. So
Oh, rugby and ping
We
pong.
were
Very
playing ping
similar
pong
sports.
and ding dang.
yeah, because I figured he could play ping pong with a beer in his hand. Right.
Oh, not the way. But we play intense, man. There's no way you got to put that beer on the bar.
Yeah. I could see Miller just smoking some guy from
Nope,
Asia
stop.
with a beer in his hand. Just
Yes. Yes, could totally see Miller smoking a guy. Thank you, Derek.
From Asia.
Yeah, his nickname was Chocolate Thunder too, right?
that's right. That's right. Chocolate Thunder. The Red Roper.
So I picked the vault in gymnastics. mainly I can just picture you sprinting really fast and then jumping off the trampoline. And that's about it.
But
I had
I
trampoline
don't
one time
land.
too. I had
Miller,
trampoline.
Miller, you're a full send kind of guy. I could see the ball. I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Give me a few beers, I'll full send it.
Yeah.
You want a triple what? All right. I'll do it.
All right.
Oh,
Last
man.
up, my turn. So let's start with Miller.
I know basketball is like your thing, but you just don't have the height to compete. And I don't know about your speed, but I just don't think you have it. So I went with handball. I feel like you could get a little rough and tumble out there, and handball sounds like it's right up your alley.
Smacking guys.
The man's got a daughter, Chris.
I do too.
Times
Two
two.
of them.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god. All right, Todd.
All right. So my initial one was I actually was like, Stu would be the perfect Russian judge in a figure skating competition, but just because you're such a picky prick. But for participating, speed skating, because I was if anybody could turn it into like a proper roller derby, it would be you. Like you'd get pissed some guys going in front of you and just absolutely take them out. And I was like, speed skating, Stu could do that.
Apollo
Don't have to be
Anton
tough.
Stulo.
All right, Derek, you're next.
Well, first of all, I picked basketball. Yeah, because I know that's your sport, or it was when you were growing up. That's about it I had for you. I mean, you were the first ones that I wrote down, and I didn't go down the path of, picking.
He got tired
shit.
and needed a
He
nap.
didn't go down
It was my
Jackassery
first one.
Lane.
Yeah, Jackassery Lane. So that's it.
Derek. It was like 4:30. He was late for the early bird special. He just nailed it in.
All right, Steve, I'm saving the kindest for last, so go for it.
Trampoline. I really think that I'd like to see you doing flips on a trampoline. I figure you're probably going to be jumping on with your daughter, and you might get good at it. And let's see you compete in the Olympics and on the trampoline.
Faith in you.
Awesome. Whew. All right.
Or water polo. That was another one I kind of thought about. But
I was going to use that for Miller because he likes hitting people and it's water related. So
Look, I was on submarines. We tried to keep the water out. Like
that's fair.
we didn't like.
That's fair.
We did miss sailing for Seafoam, right, on his boat.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be good at it.
We didn't say you had to be good at it. Like, Todd, you're not going to be good
dude, he
at
swamped that
Taekwondo.
thing. He swamped that thing. How many times, Chris?
Hey man,
Lost your Yeti.
Once.
But you lost a Yeti. You lost your
No,
Yeti.
I didn't lose a Yeti. I lost my GoPro. Somebody's gonna pick it up and be like, "Oh, I wonder what's on here," and there's like a just video of me flipping it.
Ah,
All right.
Zapruder film of
video of you playing ping pong.
All righty. Well, that's it for us. For Todd, Chris, Steve, and Derek, I'm Stuart. Let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll talk to you either at Best Thrill Books on Twitter or at bestthrillerbooks.com. See ya.